Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick a card reading is all about your week ahead. So pick the pile that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate messages. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this little one? Very fun. Reminds me of Pennywise, to be honest. There is a certain rebelliousness in his eyes. So is this sparking a memory in you? Is this your mood right now? How about this one? Very studious, very Ravenclaw. Reminds me of Harry Potter. Is there something about this one that is sparking a memory in your mind? Was this you in grade school? Can you relate? Why not this one? The Little Prince. Something about that apple, maybe, or the snake coiling itself around him. Is it sparking some sort of memory in you? So again, feel free to pause and rewind. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose cute little Pennywise, that's what I call him, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. But first, this is what I didn't tell you earlier. If you picked him, then he has a message for you, okay? I don't know if the camera can show it, but he is dirty. I'm not saying you are dirty, but it means that right now you feel like life has been stepping on you, stepping all over you. It hasn't been easy, right? And you keep wearing this mask, trying to look strong, trying to appear as if it's not affecting you. And you are very brave and courageous indeed, but it has taken its toll. You're still holding your balloon. You have that defiant frown, like, I don't care what life throws at me. I am going to stay alive. I'm going to stay connected to my inner child. I'm going to find my own happiness, my own cheerfulness, my own joy in the everyday moments. This is you right now, and that is amazing. Your inner child is alive in you, okay? You know what it's like to keep that spark alive in you, even though it's been so difficult. But here's the thing, there is something about this specific Hirono figure. He isn't able to stand up anymore. He keeps falling. And this isn't saying that you are weak, that you are damaged. It's saying that right now you can't do it by yourself anymore. You need help. Even though you're so brave and strong and courageous right now, you need someone else, something else, a friend, a family member, the universe, God, to give you miracles, to rescue you, to save you. And there is no shame in that, okay? In admitting that you need help and waiting for help to come. And so now let's see, what are the 5 things that will happen? Does it involve rescue, being saved, help from the universe, from the divine, from someone specific? So let's just put your inner child here for now, and let's see. First thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yes, help is coming. Look, this is the card of poverty. Don't be scared, because this is the ultimate answer. Poverty, lack, scarcity. Things are not there in your life right now, specifically financially, okay? It could be something else. What does stability mean to you? For a lot of people, for me, stability means being financially free, okay? Financially secure and stable. But maybe stability for you means something else. Maybe it's your mental health. Maybe it's your physical health. Maybe it's your romantic relationship. Okay, when the relationship is stable, that is stability for you. I don't know you personally, my darling, so you tell me, what is stability for you? That is what's lacking. And look, rescue is coming. The 10 of Cups from 5 to 10. One of the worst cards in tarot, to be perfectly honest with you, and one of the best, okay? Undeniably. The 10 of Cups, this is happiness. This is fulfillment. This is a fairy tale ending, Okay, you know that part in the books and the movies when they say, and they lived happily ever after. This is that. Okay, this is a trump card. I'm not talking about Donald Trump. Trump as in whatever this problem is, it's like dead. Okay, it's like it trumps it. It's like go away, goodbye, you don't exist anymore. So whatever is lacking stability in your life, it will be trumped this week. 5 becoming 10. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is, like I said, emotional fulfillment, true joy, profound happiness. So for example, if it is indeed money that is lacking, something magical will happen. In the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, the 10 of Cups is represented, among other things, by a rainbow. So it's the rainbow after the rain. This means the first thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, the rain will stop, the storm will pass, and the rainbow will come into your life. So that rainbow, where is it? It's in the sky, right? So this is divine help, okay? Likely something that is out of your hands in a good way, okay? So it's not a solution that you're trying to conjure yourself. Maybe you are trying to conjure, make it happen, your own solutions, your own answers to your problems. But this is something out of the blue, literally out of the blue sky, right? This is something that will come to you. So because it's out of the blue, I can only give you examples. Again, if it's money, it could be that you suddenly win a new car that you can sell, or if you do need a car, then it's that car that you're going to use, and you didn't even join the raffle. Someone put your name in. Okay, I just heard niece. Maybe it's your niece, a cousin, perhaps, if you don't have a niece, but it's that kind of third house energy, like siblings, cousins, nieces, and nephews. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's something you're not even aware you could win. Okay, it could be a raffle draw, it could be the lottery, why not? And they lived happily ever after. I mean, that's what a lottery win is about, right? It could be that you had no idea that the people at work, your managers, your superiors, were planning to promote you, okay, to give you a bonus, something completely unexpected. If it's about money, if it's about your relationship, maybe you thought the divorce is coming, the breakup is coming, they have been cold and distant with you, but apparently they were just planning a really grand proposal. And that's why they close the doors when they're on the phone and you're trying to listen in. So it's something completely unexpected. Okay, you thought that something was going to fall apart, but apparently it's going to be built up stronger, better than ever before. Okay, so whatever your lack is, your lack of stability, whatever is scarce in your life right now, first thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, it will be fixed. Happily ever after. Okay, from tears to tears of joy. There you go. Congratulations. That is beautiful. What a relief. What else will happen to you in the week ahead? We have strength and the 9 of Wands. So this is out of the blue. This is the divine, the universe, the people in your life. This is you. Okay? This is you. Something happening deep down, mustering the strength to help yourself, to save yourself. Okay? This is feeling like you're about to fall apart, like you can't do it anymore. And it's a different thing. It's a separate thing, okay, from this lack of stability. I'm sorry, but you do have a lot of problems or issues or worries right now. This is something else entirely. You feel like you can't do it anymore, but you will persevere. Maybe it's not as big as this. Maybe it's just as an example, you really hate your job. You really, really hate your job. And every day you think you're going to quit. I'm going to quit. But this week and for beyond this week, because this is a major arcana card, so it's not just speaking about the days ahead. Yes, of course, it's a weekly reading, but it goes beyond that. This is finding the strength to carry on, to keep going, okay? This is like shifting your perspective. For example, if you hate your job because your boss is so terrible to you and you feel like you're being tormented and tortured every single day that you go to work, this is you shifting the way that you think, your perspective, okay? This is you saying, How stupid, how small does my boss think I am that I'm gonna quit just because he or she is mean to me? Well, excuse you. I am much stronger than that. I am braver than that. I am more magnificent than that. I'm not going to let one insignificant person like him or her affect my life like that. So bring it on. So it's that kind of energy. Okay, whatever is your 9 of Wands, this I can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Maybe it's not your boss. Maybe it's someone else in your life or something else. You're going to be changing your perspective. You're going to be like, no, sorry, not sorry. I'm not going to quit this job or this thing or this situation because of someone annoying. I'm bigger than that. I'm better than that. I'm braver than that. Okay. So this is you overcoming a bad way of seeing your reality. Okay, so strong, beautiful energy. This is more external, things happening to you, miracles happening to you. This is more internal, you saving yourself, right? And that's what we talked about. You're going to be saved this week ahead. What else will happen to you? You have the 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me right now? This is so positive. Joy, celebration, parties. And this one is the Wheel of Fortune. What else can I say? This is Lady Fortuna. Okay, this is fortune. This is luck. This is Jupiter, the planet, the Lord of expansion, of prosperity, of abundance. So in more ways than one, you are going to get richer and wealthier beginning this week. So we know that there's that. You could get richer when it comes to your money, when it comes to your inner strength, and something else, 3 of Cups. So maybe when it comes to your friendships, like, you know, as depicted in the card, when it comes to your relationships, your connections, your family, but it's going to feel like luck is on your side and the world is turning in your favor. Okay, so it's going to feel like you're on top of the world, right? Like you just know how to control everything in a good way, like you know how to make good things happen, how to make bad things go away, feeling powerful with the universe or God, whatever you want to call your higher power backing you. Okay, and we did talk about the lottery briefly. This is that too. This is another support, even though this is a bigger thing. This is many things being celebrated, 3 different sources of joy. Okay, but one of those could really be winning something. And it's not just the lottery that you win, okay? It's a common example, but what else? Have you joined a competition recently? You could be winning, I don't know, the gold or something else with a grand prize that comes with it. Did you put yourself up for promotion as a candidate? It could be you winning that race, right? So winning, the Wheel of Fortune is about winning. So abundance is coming in more ways than one, 3 specifically. Okay, so 3 aspects of your life will give you victory this week. What are the typical aspects of life? Let's just talk about it so it's clear. There's finances, there's health, there is relationships, there is love. Relationships as in platonic, professional, and then love is, of course, romantic. What else is there? Your own joy, your own inner happiness, okay? It could be that, could be your home, could be traveling, right? The way that you explore the world, 9th house in astrology and 3rd house too. So 3 different aspects of your life will give you victory. Looking so beautiful so far. What else is there? You have the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This is good news, not quite as big as those 2, but just a side of good news, okay? There is something where you have been feeling so iffy in your life, like you don't know where you stand with this person or in this situation. Maybe you applied for a job and they haven't gotten back to you in 2 months. Nothing at all, no interviews, or if you have been interviewed, no email, no updates, even a rejection, none at all. It could also be a relationship, okay? Maybe you thought you were in love, you were in a mutual, safe, loving, secure relationship, and then they just stopped talking to you, or they just stopped showing up in a way that makes you feel loved and nurtured and cared for. So Two of Pentacles, it's like you don't know what's happening. Everything is on pause. You don't know where to stand. Nothing is in balance. Now we have the Page of Cups. Positive news, okay? Lovely news. Wonderful news is coming. So maybe you're going to get the job after all. And there's always an explanation. A very positive, a very reasonable explanation for the pause, okay? So if this company really did ghost you for 2 months, it's not because they're heartless. It's because there was a crisis or something. Someone resigned, someone got sick, the person who's supposed to make a decision, something happened in their life, and so they couldn't give you an update. Okay, so I'm not saying it's a positive thing that something bad happened in their life, but it's a positive thing for you because you weren't just ignored. Something happened that is, truly valid, and that's why they couldn't reach out. Same with romance. Maybe you started dating someone, you thought it was serious, and then they just stopped talking to you. Well, it's not because they're unsure, it's because maybe their mom got sick. They're in the hospital this whole time and they're managing everything, and they just don't have the time to talk to anyone at all, not just you, but anyone else in their life, okay? Because they're handling everything. So it's that kind of energy. So positive news, someone finally explaining what happened, someone finally reaching out and giving you an offer too. Not just a message, but some sort of positive offer, okay? For a lot of you, it's going to involve love. And the Page of Cups, this is Pisces energy, but other water signs too. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If there's someone in your life that is a water sign, I was going to say a water sign, sun, rising, or Venus, okay? It could very well be them. Giving you an update, a message, a lovely explanation, and an offer now. Last but not least, what else is happening in your life this week? Nine of Swords and the Sun. Are you kidding me? This is only the best card in tarot. This is one of the best cards in tarot. 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. Another one of the best cards in tarot. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Like we said, Lady Luck, Fortuna. And this, again, I'm going to use that word, trumps them all, even though they're already so amazing. The sun is the sun. It's the source of life, of all life, right? So the sun is here to shine its light over your Nine of Swords. Things that make you anxious, do you see? Things that you are worried about, things that make you cry. And this card, this isn't small worries. This isn't like, oh my God, my faucet is not working, it's leaking, or I'm late for work. Oh no, this is big worries. This is thinking that you have a tumor somewhere. This is your health failing you. This is worried that a divorce is going to happen in your life. Someone's going to break up with you. You're going to get fired. Big worries, okay? Big worries. And the sun will arrive in your life to cancel everything out, everything that you have been worried about. So this is great realization, great revelation that you were worrying about nothing. Okay, that's one possibility. You thought you were going to get fired. No, you're going to get promoted. Okay, it cancels out and then it shines its light. So you thought you're going to get fired. Not only are you not going to get fired, you're going to get promoted. Okay, but the other possibility is there is basis for your fear, like your manager is about to fire you. Literally, your manager hates you, just as an example. That's not a prediction, right? Your manager hates you, is planning to fire you on Wednesday, but then on Monday, they get fired. So now you're safe, and not only are you safe, the person who has been so poisonous and toxic towards you, they're gone, right? So it's that kind of energy. Again, you know better than me what is your Nine of Swords energy right now. What is your biggest problem, your biggest anxiety? The sun will shine its rays upon that, cancel that out, and give you blessings there too. So I hope your inner child is happy now because yes, you have tried to stay brave and strong, but now, yeah, of course, you can keep being courageous, right? All the time. Step into your power, but you don't have to do it alone anymore. The universe is coming to help. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose him, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. But what I didn't tell you earlier is that if you picked him, it means that he resonates with you and you with him. So right now, you are very actively trying to find answers and solutions to your problems. It could be in a supernatural way, in a spiritual, religious way, or it could be in a practical, tangible way. For example, this is your 34th video on YouTube, listening to horoscopes and pick-a-card tarot readings, or maybe you were just on Instagram watching 24 reels about how to manifest or how to cast a spell, or looking for passages on the Bible that will help you crack your problem, okay, whatever else it is. If it's on the practical side, maybe you just spent 8 hours on LinkedIn applying for all the jobs, updating your CV, your resume, right? So whichever way it is, spiritual, practical, you have been actively, frantically, and maybe fearfully trying to find solutions to your problems. And I know that sounds a bit negative, frantically, fearfully, but ultimately, this is what the universe wants for you, for us, to not just sit here and wait for divine help, but rather to look for it ourselves, to try to solve our own problems ourselves. And only then, when we do that, that is when help comes in. It's like the universe needs us to say yes and to do something, and then that's when they come in to support us. So this is where you are right now. Let's see if the answers, the solutions, the help are actually coming for you. So let's put your inner child here for now. And let's see what's the first thing that'll happen to you in the week ahead. 4 of Pentacles is doubled, turns into the 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles in tarot are money, okay? Undeniably, money, money, money. So your money will be doubled. What does it mean? For some of you, you will get a job offer that is quite literally double your salary, or double the benefits, if not the actual salary itself. Or it could be a bonus or a salary increment that is quite literally, again, double your salary, okay? Or it could be getting a second job. If you're freelancing, you have 1 client, it's getting another client. You have 4 clients, it's getting 4 other clients, 8 clients, okay? So your source of money will be doubled, no matter what your situation is, okay? It will be doubled. So that is really cool. That is super amazing for you. And it doesn't just apply to like literal money. It could be maybe you have a small little car right now and you're gonna get gifted a bigger one. Or right now you live in a studio and you're just gonna get the money, the resource to move into a 2-bedroom apartment, okay? So material resources, if not the actual money, something else that is just as important as money, your car, your home, okay? For some of you, I heard something very specific as well. If you have been planning to go, let's say, to Europe to visit 3 countries, you will find out that you actually now have the budget for 6 countries. Or you were planning to stay at a vacation for 6 days, it's going to be 12 days now, okay? So any material thing in your life will be doubled, no matter what your situation is. Just see how that resonates with you. But yeah, that is amazing, okay? I mean, look at him. He is frantically trying to budget. Like, oh my God, I need to remove this. I need to add that, arithmetic and all that, right? But now, because that is 4 energy. 8 energy, it's like you're chill, you know, like you can rest. You worked hard and you know that now the harvest is here. So you can rest for a bit and you can just enjoy life. So from 4 to 8. Source of money, source of material stability in your life will literally double. Beautiful. What else is happening for you? In the week ahead, you have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is very external, money, money, money. This is internal. This is about passion, your will to live. So even me, even anyone, I'm saying even me because, you know, I'm very spiritual, but even me, sometimes we forget that life is an adventure, that life is meant to be enjoyed, not just survived, right? Sometimes we get so lost in the day-to-day. Oh, I need to wake up, I need to get to the office, I need to earn this amount of money, I need to finish my homework, I need to help my parents, I need to help my kids, whatever else it is. Okay, sometimes we get lost in the routine, in the mundane day-to-day, that we forget that we are here because it's fun. We're here to enjoy life, to explore, right? To make the best of this adventure, to learn and to laugh. And this week, you are going to remember something new. The Ace of Wands will enter your life, and it's likely going to be through a fire sign, specifically Sagittarius, but Aries and Leo possible as well, because this is general reading. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. If you have that person in your life, or maybe you don't know them yet, maybe they're gonna come in. It's the Ace of Wands after all. Maybe they're gonna introduce themselves to you. They will either inspire you to have more passion in life, or they will bring in the passion for you. What does this look like? Maybe, for example, when you were a child, you loved dancing or playing the guitar or something like that, okay? But you grew up and you're like, no, I need to do more practical things. I don't have time for leisure. I don't have time to jam with the band or whatnot. And then someone comes in and they love to sing or they love to play the guitar too. And you're like, hey, you know what? You're cool, but I'm cooler than you. Not in a competitive way, but like, I can do even better than that. Do you want to see? So now you have this new friend that you can exchange your ideas with. You can mirror your passion with, right? So a fire sign, likely Sagittarius for most of you, is going to come in and just remind you what it feels like to be alive. Okay, so it doesn't have to be about music. That's just an example, but it could be something else entirely. Like maybe when you were younger, you hated reading, but now you love it. And not only that, you apparently have this talent for visualizing everything in the book. So maybe you're going to start your own YouTube channel or your Instagram or your TikTok on just you illustrating everything in your favorite books, and you're going to have lots and lots of followers and people who adore you, and you're going to be so happy doing it. Okay, the Ace of Wands, it could be something revived, a passion that you had before, or something else that you just never thought about before. It could even be love. Okay, it's a knight after all, a knight in shining armor, man or woman. Okay, it could even be someone, and this passion is about romantic, intimate passion. Okay, but either way, this week, you are going to remember once again that life is not just about paying the rent and putting food on the table. It's about having fun. It's about enjoying this adventure. So that is really cool. That is beautiful. I am so happy for you. What else is here? Third thing that will happen to you in the week ahead. You have the Seven of Swords and Judgments. Okay, I love it when I see this combination, but that's probably because I'm a Scorpio. And vengeance, karma, vengefulness, vindictiveness. These things mean a lot to me, and maybe to you too. But even if it doesn't, with the Seven of Swords and Judgment, something will happen to the people who wronged you. Okay? This is what this combination is about. Someone betrayed you, someone stole from you. If it's not literal, like stole your money or your car or something in your house, or something in your purse, they stole your peace of mind. They stole your ability to trust, okay? They took something from you, and the universe is here, whatever you want to call your higher power, to judge them and to punish them, okay? And it's not silent. You're going to hear about it. Maybe, let's say it's an ex, a former flame from 10 years ago, and you have no contact with this person anymore, but you're going to hear it this week. A friend of a friend, someone mutual between the two of you. Maybe you're going to run into them in the mall, in the supermarket, and they're going to say, you know what? Something happened to your person, and it's kind of ironic because that's what they did to you a decade ago, and now it's being done to them. Okay? It doesn't have to be a former flame. It could be, and this is a true story. I don't know if I've told this story before, but I know someone And what happened was this person got fired from their job in a very unfair and hurtful way, okay? Like just discarded. Go out in the streets, go beg for money. You have no place with us. You have no place here. And then 3 months later, the person that was fired became some sort of director at a different company. And the person who fired them was begging for a job. Like they were actually the one who was being interviewed for this job that this person who got fired opened up, okay, and posted on LinkedIn. So now it's their turn to beg. So it's like that, you know, the tables turning. You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna find out one way or another. Someone who wronged you, either financially, professionally, romantically, okay, they're gonna get what's coming to them, right? Punishment. Punishment is here for someone who hurt you. What else is happening to you in the week ahead? We have the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. This is just movement. It's not quite as dramatic as your money doubling and, you know, realizing that life is an adventure once more, and punishment for someone who hurt you. This is quite small. This is just, there was something in life that you have been so bored about, and now there's going to be movement there, and it's going to be fun again. Okay, like it could be something as small as you fell in love with this TV series. You loved season 1, you loved season 2. Now they're in season 3 and you're like, oh my God, it's not worth it anymore. It's so boring. It's so annoying. But then something happens. They introduce a new character or some plot twist or something, and now you're hooked again. So it could be something that small. Okay, see how that resonates with you. Something that you used to love, could be a person, could be a situation, again, could be a TV series. Okay, used to love it, now you're like, I'm not interested anymore, this is terrible. But things are going to get moving again and you're going to love it again. Okay, so this is small, but it's pretty amazing too. What else is there for you? Last but not least, what will happen to you in the week ahead? You have the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. You will be rescued by your team. If this is the workplace, it's the people that work with you, your teammates, your colleagues. If this is your family, it could be your sister, it could be your brother, okay, likely 2 people or 3. But yeah, people will rescue you from a practical problem. A practical problem. Again, this is also small. I mean, another 3, right? 3 of Wands, I said it's small. 3 of Pentacles, but it doesn't mean that it's insignificant in your life. For example, you are late for your flight. Okay, you are late for your flight, and you know that the rules at the airport, they don't care if you cry. They don't care if you get violent. If you're late for your flight, the plane is going to leave you. Okay, but then 2 people at the counter decide to show mercy upon you, and then, you know, even though the gate was closed, they reopen it, they let you in, and you make it to your flight and you make it to your destination. Okay, so I'm not saying it's insignificant, but it's a small moment. Okay, someone is going to rescue you. I heard something very specific too, something to do about a printer. Okay, if you have a printer at home or at work that is always malfunctioning, you're going to desperately need it to work sometime this week, but it won't. Okay, and then 2 or 3 people are going to help you anyway, make it to your presentation or something, right? Something to do with a printer. But you see the examples, they're small, they're practical, but they're not insignificant. Maybe you need to print something that will decide if you're gonna get a promotion or something, right? So it's not small, but it's a small moment, okay? And that flight, I mean, you could have just easily got on the next flight, but maybe it will ruin the schedule and the mood, of course. So yeah, it's something that is just a moment in time, but it is significant as well. So there you go. Doubling of money. I'm very excited for you, especially this one. Remembering that life is an adventure at the end of the day, okay? And yeah, we have rescue here, and we have, this is in a way rescue as well, okay? Because it's punishment, it's karma, and things that something that you don't love anymore will make you fall in love with it again. So Again, yes, I would say so. Okay, you have been looking for answers, for solutions, and it looks like they are coming. Okay, they are coming, and they are coming in hot, like the Knight of Wands. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose this one, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. But what I didn't tell you earlier is that he has a message for you too. If you picked him, it's because he resonated with you and you resonated with him. So this is your situation right now. There is someone in your life whispering in your ear, trying to be your friend, and you actually trust them, but the rest of your world is telling you not to. The rest of your social circle is telling you that you cannot trust this person. They're going to manipulate you, betray you, lie to you, but you're like, no, I trust this snake. I trust that this person has my best interests at heart. So this is where you are right now. It's like you and your snake against the world. Maybe it's your partner and your romantic partner, or a former flame that came back into your life. And of course, all of your family and friends are like, no, don't give him a second chance. Don't give her a second chance, right? Or it could be a job. You just recently returned to a job that you hated so much before. And so everyone around you is like, why? Why are you going back to that place? It was so toxic. It was so poisonous. But you're like, no, it's different this time around. So it's like everyone is questioning your decision about a person or a situation in your life. But you're like, you know what? No, I got this. Okay. I believe in this. But even though you have that knowing, you have that trust, you still feel like, okay, maybe the other shoe is gonna drop. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm going to regret this. It's like you against the world, you against yourself as well, you against your instinct, your intuition, your gut, right? So let's see what will happen. Excuse me, maybe something will be confirmed if you can indeed trust this blessing that has returned in your life or is new in your life. So yeah, he is you right now. Let's just put you there for a sec and let's go and see. First thing that will happen to you in the week ahead, you have the Tower and the Empress. Okay, right away. Right away, yes, you can trust it. Whatever that snake is, okay, whatever the snake is representing, you can trust it. Maybe it was a tower moment in the past, okay? It hurt you, it betrayed you. You know, it's like a plane crash in your life. This situation, this job, this person, this lover, okay? But this time around, it's turning into the Empress. The Empress is Venus, goddess of love, beauty, harmony, and everything you desire in this world. This is the card of prosperity, abundance, wealth, beauty again, creativity, fertility, all good things, all powerful things. She's the combination of all queens in tarot. You know, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, all 4 of them combined together is her. So there's power, there is beauty, and there's a lot of everything good. Okay? So yeah, this is this is your immediate answer. If there's a person or a situation in your life that you trust, no one else does, listen to yourself. It is trustworthy. It will bring you all good things, all beautiful things this time around. Okay? But apart from that, apart from the message from your Hirono, there is something in your life. Don't be scared of this. It already happened. Okay? Because it's the first card. So it already happened. You had a tower moment recently. But what you're going to find out now this week is that it was a blessing in disguise. How beautiful. Okay? The most painful thing that happened to you recently, the most jarring one. Okay? It will turn out this week to be a blessing in disguise. It could be losing your job only because the universe needed you to be available for a job that pays 4 times more or is so much better for you, better fit for your skills, for your personality, okay? So it's kind of like that. And again, this is not a prediction. This is the prediction for your weekend. This is something that will have already happened. It could be, if we're talking about love, Someone left you, cheated on you, had an affair, broke up with you, divorced you. And good thing you did that, because this person is now going to jail or something like that. And you would have been, I don't know, accused as an accomplice, or you would have had to support this filthy, unfaithful person through all of that if they didn't leave you because you're their partner or you're their wife or husband, okay? So it turns out to be a relief, whatever tower moment you had recently, okay? The Empress energy, again, Venus, goddess of love, beauty, harmony, and desire, is visiting you in the week ahead. What else? Second thing that will happen, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Ooh, this is you walking away. This is you walking away. If this is life happening to you, this is you making life happen. Both cards are about walking away. The Eight of Cups is about moving on. The Six of Swords is about making a move, making a transition, okay? So you are leaving something behind. And for 99.9% of you, you already know what it is. You have been contemplating it for a while, but you never thought that you would muster the courage this week. It could be leaving a toxic relationship. It could be moving to a different country. It could be resigning from a poisonous job, okay? You have been thinking about it, planning it, but like, why would you do it? You have no one. Like your mind, this is how your mind works. Why would I leave my abusive partner? No one would love me if I do, okay? This is like how you're thinking. And why would I leave this job? I will otherwise starve if I do, okay? So you're thinking, okay, I want to, but I can't. Well, something will come, right? We know that. The Empress, Venus energy is here. Something will come that will empower you, that will allow you to finally leave a place, a situation, a person that you have always been contemplating about leaving. Okay, so if it's a job, you can't leave the job. Well, now you have a business offer, a job offer, some sort of inheritance money. You won the lottery, you can now leave. You're not going to starve anymore if you do. Okay, so it's that kind of energy. You know better than me what this is. Okay, the moment I said moving on or making a change, transition, you already know what it is. It's that thing that you have always been thinking about leaving, okay? You're finally doing it this week. What else is here? The Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, butterfly moment. Someone at your place of work, or if you don't work in an office, let's say you work in the garage because you have your own business, then it's just someone that you work with. A client, a third-party supplier, some sort of customer, or if you have a traditional job, it's your manager, it's the CEO. Someone is going to offer you love, ask you out on a date, ask to be in a relationship with you, look at you in a different way, different from what is the norm, because this is a professional connection, okay? So love will bloom for half of you, okay? And this is half. For half of you, you also are interested in this person, so you're like, oh my God, what is this? It's magic. I mean, Venus is here for you, right? Goddess of love. You're going to be so happy. For the other half, you never thought about this person that way, but you will now. You're not going to be repulsed. You're not going to be scared. You're going to be like, you know what? They're actually super cool, so I'm going to give it a try. So a love offer is coming from someone who has material financial authority over you. So it doesn't mean they're richer or something like that, but if you have a business, then they're your client. They pay you. If you are working in an office, then it's a manager or your manager's manager. Someone who knows how much you earn and someone who can influence how much you should earn in the future, okay? So someone with material financial authority over you. They're going to be making it known to you and maybe to your social circle. There are more than one rose here after all. I mean, that's you're the rose, but there are butterflies too. So it's not like a secret. It's nothing shady. It's nothing dark. They're going to make it known that they like you, that they're interested in you. Clue about this person, that is an upside down letter M, which could be a W. So M, W initials, or either or both. Okay, first name, nickname, surname. And the Queen of Pentacles, they don't have to be a woman. They could be, but if they are a man, No, I'm not saying if they're a man, they're effeminate. No. If they are a man, there is something very feminine about them. Like they have clear skin that glows and it's natural, okay? Or they're a man, but their hair is shining all the time and glowing and they look like a shampoo model, okay? So there's something feminine about them, which doesn't have to mean they're effeminate, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles, this is also Capricorn energy. So Sun, Rising, Venus, okay? Or other earth signs, possible. Taurus, Virgo, it's a general reading after all, but likely Capricorn, okay? But even more than that, because this is just their energy. Capricorn energy is manager energy, boss energy. So it doesn't even have to be that zodiac sign, but MW, definitely, okay? Initials, clue about this person. Or if you're thinking, but I literally don't know anyone with those initials, it could be initials that appear on their shirt, okay? Or something, the lunchbox that they're carrying, there's MW because they bought from this restaurant and that restaurant, and their shirt is from this brand or that store and it's M or W, okay? So it could be their name or something very prominent. You don't have to look for it, okay? Maybe when they ask you out, when they offer you their Ace of Cups, they're wearing a shirt with a huge M on it or a huge W on it. But yeah, butterfly moment. That is always nice, always sweet to have romance and passion in your life, okay? So someone will offer you that in this coming week. What else? We have the Hermit and the Two of Swords. This one, it sounds boring. The Hermit is like, being alone at home, not doing anything. And the Two of Swords is just, sitting there thinking, reflecting. It sounds boring, but it's actually very, very helpful, okay? You will be making this week a decision in your life that will bring you a lot of abundance and peace of mind in the future. You will make the decision this week, but the fruits of that decision will be long-term and maybe you're not going to see it this week, okay? But yeah, the decision is something that you will make this week. I keep repeating myself, but for example, you are going to decide this week that you want to migrate to Canada or the UK. And it's like, okay, I'm going to migrate just like so many other people of color. There's nothing special about it. And then 5 years from now, that is where you meet your soulmate. That is where you build your forever home. And that place feels like heaven to you. Like you are on paradise on earth. Okay, so that's just an example. But you will be making a decision seemingly small. But in the future, it will pay you in dividends. Okay, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. But yeah, this is just reflecting on something, but it's a big move. It's going to feel small, like, oh yeah, I'm finally going to fill out the papers to migrate, or yeah, I'm finally going to apply for this job on LinkedIn. Like it feels small, but yeah, it's going to be wonderful. Last but not least, we have the Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This is magical. So these are completely different, separate from each other. So there is a decision you will be making. You are not yet going to see the positive effects. This is you seeing the positive effects of another small decision that you made weeks, months, years ago. Okay, so it's like stepping into the future, but they're separate. So maybe 2 years ago, Two of Wands, you made a decision to move to this city, or to do this or that, whatever else it is, to do with your job, to do with your partner, okay? You made this small decision, but now it's going to be major. What is it? Just as an example, okay, it's a general reading, see how it resonates with you. 2 years ago, you decided to date this person. Even though you're not in love with them, you're kind of attracted to them and you think they're nice and your heart isn't really ready. You haven't completely moved on from your former flame, but you're like, you know what? I can't be a hermit forever. So I'm going to go out on a date with this person. And now they're going to propose to you, okay? Or they're going to ask you to move in, or they're going to give you as a present your first car or something like that. It doesn't have to be materialistic, but you know what I mean? It's like it was a small decision that you made and you thought, what harm could it do? Well, it won't do any harm, but it will bring you a lot of blessings. So yeah, you made this decision in twos. So 2 months ago, 2 years ago, 2 decades ago, seemingly a small decision, and the fruit of that is coming in now. The reward of that the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, destiny is here. And definitely with regards to this, okay, you can trust whatever this snake represents. Everyone is warning you against it, but this time around you can trust it. So yeah, wonderful. Love is here. Okay, love is here. Decisions that have to do with fate and destiny, and you're moving somewhere. Abundance, love, prosperity. Beautiful week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.